My name is John Gerke. I'm the founder of Bona Fide Brewing Company, which I started from scratch after running a successful coffee roasting and distribution business for 32 years. Frankly, I got really tired of roasting great tasting coffee, delivering it to my customers, and then watching them destroy it. I saw a need for transformation in the way coffee is delivered and dispensed in food service and office outlets. While coffee quality at the roaster level has been constantly improving over the decades, coffee in offices, restaurants, and hotels often tastes mediocre to downright bad. Contrary to what you might think though, bad tasting coffee at a restaurant has little to do with the coffee beans that they buy and more to do with what I call the X factors. The X factors are variables relating to water quality, oxidation, handling, things that food service operators often struggle with. Current methods for brewing, storing, and dispensing coffee and tea have also remained essentially the same for 100 years, and they do not resolve the X factors. In short, the equipment used to brew coffee commercially actually destroys what we love most about it, the flavor and the aroma. 40 to 50% of brewed coffee actually gets poured down the drain due to taste problems. And with coffee consumption at an all-time high and only projected to continue growing, that's an alarming problem. It's unsustainable for our industry. I've noted that my friends in the wine and beer business don't have the same challenges. Most of the time, their product arrives to their customers in kegs or bottles, and it's dispensed to the consumer tasting great, the way the vintner or the brewmaster intended it to taste. So I wondered, what would their product taste like if they relied on that service staff at a hotel or a restaurant to finish brewing it or to finish venting the wine? I bet that it would be unacceptable. Customers would complain and the entire industry would suffer. Yet here I was hoping that those same people, that service staff at my customers' outlets, were brewing and serving my coffee as I intended it. Most of the time, they were not, and I had no control over it. 4 years ago, I invented an innovative method of producing coffee and tea that eliminates those X factors. It's called the craft draft process. Bona Fide Nitro coffee and tea is brewed in advance, then it's packaged into kegs, and it's pressurized with pure nitrogen gas. When delivered to our customer, it gets poured out just like beer or wine from pulling a tap handle, and it tastes great, just like I intended it to. We have taken coffee from the dark ages and moved it into the category of fine wine. We sell these kegs to offices, restaurants, coffee bars, stadiums, and other high-volume venues. Bona Fide Nitro pours perfect. It requires no special preparation at the dispensing point. With those X factors eliminated, there's no barista necessary, and the service staff only needs to pull the tap handle to serve profoundly great-tasting hot or cold coffee. Our new hot nitro machine, it's about to go in production in Germany. It's a game changer because it's the first instrument of its kind to pour perfectly great tasting hot nitro coffee and tea from a keg. No special training, no waiting, no worrying about the coffee timing out from sitting too long. And best of all, it's good to the last drop with absolutely zero waste, which is fantastic for an increasingly precious commodity that we know of as coffee. Thank you for your attention. I'm John Gerke, CEO of Bona Fide Brewing Company.